This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. Dozens of police departments across Florida, including those in the Tampa Bay area, have signed on to a federal program to help find and arrest undocumented immigrants. WMNF's Chris Young reports immigration advocates are speaking out against the program.
All county jails in the state are involved with the controversial 287G federal program. It allows state and local authorities more power on behalf of ICE to enforce federal immigration laws. For example, local officers can process immigrants for deportation once they are in jail. But on a call Tuesday hosted by the Florida Immigrant Coalition, immigrant advocates spoke out against the program. Phil Stoddard is the former mayor of South Miami. The city is currently suing Governor Ron DeSantis to ask if it needs to join the program.
Anytime you have this law enforcement connection with ICE, in my experience, abuses happen.
The Florida Immigrant Coalition says 287G is a threat to public safety and community trust. In 2011 and 2012, separate DOJ investigations found racial profiling in the program. At a February press conference, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd called racial profiling fears, quote, total BS. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Hundreds of manatees have died in recent years due to starvation related to disappearing seagrass. A newly released statewide analysis by the Tampa Bay Times found high levels of nitrogen and phosphorus are contaminating nearly 1 in 4 waterways. Even though the Florida Department of Environmental Protection has spent millions of dollars to lower contamination levels, the Times analysis says those efforts haven't worked and that half of tainted waterways either showed worsening levels of pollution or a lack of improvement over the last 20 years. Nitrogen and phosphorus from fertilizers and fertilizer production in excess feed algae blooms that poison fish and kill seagrass and destroy habitats for sea life. Florida has a shortage of OBGYN doctors, which means that some pregnant people might not get the medical care they need. WMNF's Joshua Hightower reports on an organization that plans to match patients with a physician who will assist them throughout their pregnancy.
Planned Parenthood of Southwest and Central Florida officially launched prenatal services on Tuesday. The program, available at 7 affiliated health centers, offers early pregnancy care for patients in their first 12 weeks. Services include ultrasounds, genetic testing, and early pregnancy symptom management. The group's chief medical examiner officer is Dr. Robin Schickler. She says government restrictions have led to medical professionals taking their expertise outside of Florida.
There's a 6-week abortion ban that eventually leads to healthcare providers not wanting to stay in a state where there's so many restrictions on care. So it ends up being a supply and demand thing. There's so many people and so many patients and not enough OBGYN providers.
A poll conducted by the Institute for Women's Policy Research found that 58% of Floridians were concerned about OBGYN access. Early this year, the Florida Parenthood affiliates introduced vasectomy services and infertility care. Joshua Hightower, WMNF News.
Certain environments help neurodivergent children learn more effectively. WMNF's Helen Lee reports a sensory-friendly festival is coming to Tampa to help neurodiverse kids learn about science.
On Saturday, there will be a sensory-friendly science festival. Sensational Sci-Fest is designed with neurodiverse attendees in mind. It will provide kids with sensory sensitivities to explore in a calm and comfortable environment. Keegan Julius is the executive director of Yes of America United, one of the organizers of Sci-Fest.
There's a whole lot of different demonstrators who will be showcasing what they do best, but in a calm and comfortable environment, so that neurodiverse attendees can have those same opportunities for hands-on learning.
The Sensational Sci-Fest will take place on Saturday from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa. That's located at 11400 Morris Bridge Road. For WMNF News, I'm Helen Lee.
Sunshine today with near record highs in the lower 90s. Partly cloudy tonight with overnight lows in the lower 70s. A sunny day tomorrow with highs in the lower 90s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.